Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be very briefly discussing the Illusion of Slowness in MultiVersus. Yesterday, a short video of Gizmo fighting Superman was uploaded to the MultiVersus Twitter account. And the criticism that has come up over and over again ever since they've shown off that full match has cropped up once again. The gameplay looks really slow. Some people have speculated that they've intentionally slowed down the footage to show off the action better, but I disagree. I don't think the game is actually slow or slowed down or anything like that, but instead there's the illusion of it being slow, and this is due to two primary reasons. The first, and one of the biggest, is how the camera is handled. You can see in this beta footage the camera is pulled back a bit, allowing you not just to see Gizmo and Superman, but also the stage as well. In fact, the stage is almost always the central focal point, giving full context as to where Gizmo and Superman are at any given moment. At no point does the camera not want you to see where the central platform is. Meanwhile, in the new footage, the cameras focus more on the characters at the expense of seeing where they are. Once Gizmo rings out Superman here, it pulls back and you see just how far up and to the right they are, but because the camera is so close that you can see individual facial expressions, you aren't going to get that information until it's too late. In order to understand how fast something is, you need the context of what's around that object. A car could be going at 150 miles an hour, but if you don't see what it's passing by, you won't know how fast it's going. If velocity is distance divided by time, having the camera this close obscures the distance. Though the devs think that having the camera this close increases readability, what it actually does is obscure far, far more. Sure, I guess you can see the moves come out a little bit better, but comes at the expense of knowing where you are at any given moment. The second primary reason things look slow is due to the hit stun. Every single move is accompanied by a brief pause in the action, like some kind of Zack Snyder film. Hit stun can be great. It can emphasize a particularly powerful move or particularly fierce knockback. But if absolutely every move seems to have some sort of hit stun, everything being equal, it's just going to cause the footage to become slow and jittery. The flow of action is going to be paused over and over and over again. And this is just for 1v1s. For 2v2s, the emphasis is even greater because now there's more hits being dished out at any given moment, and when the characters are clumped together, they're going to take up even more of the screen, and therefore give way less context as to where everyone is and where they're going. The solution, thankfully, is pretty simple and shouldn't be too difficult to implement. Either return the camera back to how it was in the open beta, or give the option to have the camera as it was in the open beta, where the center part of the stage was the main focus rather than the characters, and reduce the hit stun on certain moves so that some moves actually do have impact and others aren't there just slowing the game down. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the speed of the game. It's not actually slower, there's just the illusion of it being slower. And I do hope the devs do actually consider changing the camera and managing hit stun a bit better to avoid it looking like the game is being played underwater. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, that I gave you something to think about and otherwise entertained you. Take care.
Superman, remember me. go! Let's go! I won't make that mistake again.